Have you ever wondered why some YouTube channels seem to explode in popularity overnight, while others languish in obscurity? The answer, more often than not, lies in the power of engagement. Engagement is not just a fancy buzzword, it's the lifeblood of any successful YouTube channel. It's the secret sauce that can propel your content to the top of the YouTube algorithm. This algorithm, the gatekeeper to YouTube's vast audience, prioritizes videos and channels that spark conversations, generate likes, and inspire viewers to click that subscribe button. So let's talk about a common pitfall many YouTubers fall into: not replying to comments. You might think, oh, I'm too busy creating content to bother with comments. Or, my content speaks for itself. But consider this: each comment left on your video is a chance to build a relationship with your viewer. Imagine you're at a party. Someone compliments your outfit, but instead of thanking them, you just walk away. That's essentially what you're doing when you ignore comments. You're missing out on the chance to engage, to start a dialogue, and most importantly, to show appreciation for your audience. Engagement is a two-way street, and it begins with you. If you take the time to respond, to thank your viewers for their input, you're not just acknowledging their existence, you're validating their decision to engage with your content. And here's the kicker: the more you engage, the more the YouTube algorithm loves you. It sees this flurry of activity and thinks, wow, this content must be good. And then it starts pushing your videos up the search rankings, making them more likely to be discovered by new viewers. But it's not just about appeasing the algorithm, it's also about building a community. Your viewers are not just numbers on a screen, they're people. People who took time out of their day to watch your content and leave a comment. That's a big deal. And if you nurture these relationships, they can turn into a loyal community around your channel. Remember, each comment left on your video is a golden opportunity to connect and engage. Have you ever been guilty of leaving generic, spammy comments on other people's videos? Let's face it, we've all been tempted at some point. The allure of visibility, the potential for growth, and the seeming simplicity of it all. It's a siren song. But beware, my friends, for this is the path of spamming, and it's fraught with pitfalls. Imagine you're at an art exhibition, admiring the works of a talented artist. Suddenly, a stranger barges in, loudly proclaiming their own artistic prowess and inviting everyone to their gallery down the road. This is exactly how spammy comments come across on YouTube. It's not just a social faux pas, it's a fast track to damaging your reputation. Let's take a case study, shall we? Remember our friend, the eager spammer? Once upon a time, they thought dropping their channel link on every video they could find was a surefire way to grow their audience. They were the embodiment of the phrase, "Wow, this was great, I also make similar videos, you should check out my latest one." But instead of gaining followers, they found themselves facing a backlash. Viewers were annoyed, creators felt disrespected, and the YouTube community as a whole was left with a sour taste. The spammers' reputation took a hit, and their growth stagnated. They learned the hard way that spamming comments is not just ineffective but counterproductive. Now, this isn't to say that engaging with other creators and viewers is a bad thing, quite the contrary. Genuine, thoughtful comments can foster relationships, encourage discussions, and build a supportive community. But there's a world of difference between meaningful engagement and blatant self-promotion. So next time you find yourself on the brink of spamming, take a step back. Think about the value you're adding to the conversation, the impression you're leaving, and the connections you're building. Remember, your comments are a reflection of you and your channel. Make them count. Engagement is about creating meaningful connections, not spamming your way to the top. It's a journey, not a race. And the relationships you build along the way are worth far more than a few extra views. Have you ever unsubscribed from a channel because they suddenly started posting content you weren't interested in? We've all been there, haven't we? This brings us to the crucial point of staying on topic. Imagine you've subscribed to a channel that posts delicious vegan recipes, and then out of the blue, they start uploading videos on heavy metal music. It's like walking into a bakery expecting to buy a fresh loaf of bread, and finding out they've started selling car parts. It doesn't make sense, does it? This is why maintaining a clear channel identity is essential for your success on YouTube. It's not just about satisfying your existing subscribers, it's about attracting the right audience in the first place. Let's consider a case study. Think of a popular fitness channel that decided to experiment with their content. They started posting videos on political commentary. The result? They lost a significant chunk of their subscribers in a matter of days. Why? Because the audience had subscribed for fitness tips and workout routines, not political opinions. This doesn't mean you can't explore different subjects within your niche. If you're a travel vlogger, for instance, you can cover topics ranging from budgeting for a trip to sharing local cuisine. But these topics still fall under the umbrella of travel. Remember, your audience subscribed to your channel because they liked your content and found it valuable. They're interested in your perspective on a specific subject. If you suddenly start posting videos on a completely different topic, you risk confusing your audience and losing their trust. This is why it's essential to find your niche and stick to it. You need to be the go-to person for your particular subject matter. And if you ever feel the urge to explore a different topic, consider starting a new channel. This way you won't alienate your existing audience while still having the freedom to pursue your new interest. In conclusion, staying on topic is not just about keeping your subscribers, it's about respecting their time and their interests. Your audience has chosen to spend their time with you because they value what you have to say on a particular subject. Keep in mind, your audience subscribed for a reason. Don't disappoint them by going off topic. What happens when your favorite TV show doesn't air on its regular schedule? Imagine the confusion, the disappointment, the anticipation left unmet. It's a bit like a promise broken, isn't it? Now think about how your viewers might feel when they visit your YouTube channel, eager for your latest content, only to find nothing. Consistency, my friends, is not just about churning out videos. It's about cultivating reliability, building trust, and establishing a rhythm with your audience. It's about setting an expectation, and then meeting it week after week. Consider the case of Travel with Toby, a budding travel vlogger who had a promising start. Toby, with his engaging content and charismatic personality, quickly built a following. His audience came to expect a new video every Wednesday, a midweek treat to fuel their wanderlust. But then, Toby began to falter. A missed Wednesday here, a late upload there. Soon, his once loyal viewers began to drift away, their trust eroded by his inconsistency. Toby's story is not unique. Many creators have seen their channels stagnate or even decline due to erratic upload schedules. The YouTube algorithm also values consistency. It rewards channels that post regularly with better visibility, which can lead to increased views and subscriber growth. Disrupt this rhythm, and the algorithm may not be as generous with its rewards. But more than the algorithm, it's about your audience. They are the ones tuning in, investing their time in your content. They deserve to know when they can expect new material from their favorite creator. Inconsistency can be a silent channel killer. It slowly chips away at your audience's trust and your channel's growth. But the good news? It's entirely within your control. Commit to a regular upload schedule, stick to it, and watch your channel thrive. Remember, your viewers are not just passive consumers, they are a community, your community. And just like any relationship, it requires commitment and consistency to flourish. Just as you tune into your favorite show at the same time each week, your audience expects the same consistency from you. So, let's not let them down, shall we? Have you ever been hit with a copyright strike on your channel? If you have, you know it's no walk in the park. If not, listen up, because we're about to dive deep into the risks of copyright infringement. Copyright infringement is a serious issue that can have severe consequences. It's like sailing in stormy waters, not knowing when a colossal wave might hit you. You see, when you use copyrighted music, footage, or sound effects in your videos without proper permissions, you're essentially stepping on the toes of the original creators. And trust me, they're not going to sit back and let it slide. Let's look at a hypothetical scenario. Imagine a content creator, let's call him Max. Max loves using popular music tracks in his videos. He thinks it makes his content more appealing. One day, Max wakes up to find a copyright strike on his channel. It turns out the owner of the music track wasn't too thrilled about his song being used without permission. Max's video is taken down, and his channel gets a strike. Now, you might think, one strike isn't a big deal, right? Wrong. If Max receives 3 strikes within 90 days, his channel could be terminated. All his hard work, all his content, gone in a flash. And it's not just about losing the channel. Max could also face legal actions and hefty fines. It's a high price to pay for a background tune. But here's the silver lining. Avoiding copyright infringement is not as daunting as it may seem. There are plenty of resources available for finding royalty-free content. From music to footage to sound effects, there's a vast sea of high-quality, copyright-free material waiting to be explored. Services like Artlist provide access to thousands of incredible royalty-free music tracks and sound effects, not to mention a brilliant stock footage library. The bottom line is, Navigating the copyright waters might seem intimidating, but with a little knowledge and the right tools, you can avoid the storm and sail smoothly. So, before you decide to use that catchy tune or that stunning video clip, ask yourself, do I have the rights to use this? If not, steer clear. Remember, there are plenty of resources out there for finding royalty-free content. Take advantage of them. So, are you ready to take your YouTube channel to the next level? Remember, engagement is key. Stay on topic, be consistent, and respect copyright laws. Start engaging with your audience today and see the amazing difference it can make. Remember, your success on YouTube starts with you.